Alright guys, welcome back to the Hearts Football Manager 2022 career mode. So far, Season 2 is not going the way we planned. It's not going good at all. We did manage to pick up our first win of the competitive season last time out against Raith Rovers, but unfortunately for us, all that did was get us a quarter-final tie against Celtic in the Premier Sports Cup. We've still yet to get a win in the league. I'm hoping we can rectify that this episode, but we'll be taking on Celtic. So again, away from home, that's going to be extremely difficult for us to get our first 3 points. But before we take on Celtic, we venture into our first taste of European action with to take on BRONDY in the Euro Cup playoff first leg. Now, if my calculations are correct, guys, this is the playoff for the Europa League. Win this and we go into the Europa League group stages, but lose this and I think, I don't want to get too excited or get anyone's hopes up, but I think we should drop straight into the Europa League 2 group stage. Fingers crossed, but as far as I am aware, as far as I know, we're going to be playing European group stage football. All depends on whether it's going to be Europa League football or Europa League 2 conference football. That's what I think. But in case I'm wrong, I don't want to embarrass myself, think that we're guaranteed FITBA in Europe and then we're not. So I'm going out with one goal. And that goal is to eliminate BRONDY after a two-legged tie. If we can do that, then great. If we can't, then in my opinion, we have failed. Now BRONDY are going to be a tough task. There's no doubt that they're not the team they used to be, but they're a pretty big team. You know, 20 years ago, BRONDY, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, this was a team that was regularly, featuring in the Champions League. So we need to give this team respect because they're not bad. They are not bad. We're going to put Kingsley on support, or do we? I don't know. Should we go defend actually? I think we may go and defend just to try and secure a good result here. So Kingsley on defend, Smith on defend. Why is Dominic Ball out on the wing here? That makes absolute zero sense. I think we'll play... Who will we play in this game? I think we'll go with Harry Chapman. Ben Woodburn can play inverted winger on attack. And Chapman can play... I guess he can just play inverted winger. We'll also play him on attack. We've got Devlin in defence. We've got Benny in support. They've got a good midfield partnership there, you can see, although I would like to get that green. I'm pretty sure that should be green, though. I don't know why it's no green. I would have definitely have thought that they would be. Apparently, Benny plays the box-to-box midfielder better than Cameron Devlin does, so we'll leave Cameron Devlin in that spot. And that is pretty much the team. I am tempted to bring in Liam Balogun, who did play well in the last match, but I don't want to disrupt this trio that we have at the back. It might get disrupted if Suter is pried away from us. I am going to accept any decent offer. Celtic are apparently weighing up an £11 million bid. I have yet to see a penny of it. If they come in and give us that bid, then I will absolutely snap their fingers off. But at the moment, doesn't look like it's happening. Sweeper keeper on defend. Yeah, we'll put him on defend, and Craig Gordon seems to do that better. And that's the team, guys. This is it then. Mentality, cautious. We will want to have a higher tempo. And we're going to look to hit early crosses here. We're going to go a bit more direct here. So yeah, that's it. We'll see how this gets on. And it's all about getting a result here, guys. You can't really win a tie in the first leg, but you can certainly lose it depending on how badly you get beat. So I'm hoping that we're set up right here for this game. You can see a shitload of changes. 8 changes being made from the team that beat Raith Rovers. You would expect that though. We did give a lot of players, younger players, chances, fringe players chances in that game against Raith Rovers. So I think you definitely expect the change. And here's the lineup then. We're going with Gordon, Smith, Suter, Halkett, Kingsley, Devlin, Moore, Bennett, Chapman, Laurenti and Woodburn. And is there any names in there that you recognise? I'm going to be honest, guys, there isn't. But that doesn't mean... I think Philip Quibs, I think I may know him. But here, just because I don't know them doesn't mean they ain't good players. I'm sure they're pretty good, so let's see how they go. We need to go out there all the best out there. Have fun, guys. First taste of European football in about 1,000 years, it feels like. So let's go out, let's enjoy this. And it looks like this stadium looks absolutely packed here, man. BRONDY have brought all their home fans out. Attendance 22,851. So yeah, even more people crammed in here than you normally would get at Tynecastle. So that's mad. Didn't expect BRONDY to bring such a packed arena to us tonight, but they've done it. They've sold out their stadium big time. Not a lot happening then in the opening 10 minutes. There's some other goals in the other Europa League playoff matches, but nothing in our match, the match that matters. So at the moment, still BRONDY 0, Hearts 0. Their goalkeeper is playing on a 7.1. We have tested him with a couple of shots. We've had 2 on target, but nothing highlight worthy as of yet. Stephen Kingsley has picked up a booking, unfortunately for us. Not exactly what we wanted. Don't know why the stats are there, to be fair, when maybe change that stat thing there. It doesn't need to be there when we've already got the stats on the left hand side. But here we go, Kingsley to Halkett. Halkett in towards Benny. Benny back to Halkett. Halkett to Kingsley. Nice wee passing about here. Woodburn, Benny. Back to Moore. Moore slots over to Suter. Suter now. First Suter was going to go on a run there, but decided to play it to Moore. And we are taking our time here. We're playing it for the back. Kingsley decides now that he's going to go on a run. He's found Woodburn down this left-hand side. Woodburn crosses it into Fernando Llorente! And Fernando Llorente, what a goal, man. What a pass. Controls it, takes it brilliantly, and Fernando Llorente slides it past the keeper. Llorente knows how to score against big teams. He's scored European goals, and that could be a crucial European goal. As far as I'm concerned, that could be the most important European goal Fernando Llorente has ever scored. He has given us the lead here. We're 1-0 up. Things are looking good at the moment. We're actually pretty much in control against BRONDY. So let's just keep going, guys. Woodburn crosses it in. It's headed away. Is that Daniel Agger? Can he be? But ball it to Mohamed. It's Mohamed down this left-hand side. It's great for Cammy Devlin. Just takes the ball off Mohamed as if he wasn't there. But Craig Gordon gives it to Quivs, and that should be a goal. That should be 1-1. Craig Gordon, man, what are you doing? Is it time to hang up the gloves? Is it time to collect your pension? With goalkeeping like that, it might be, man. Terrible. Heart in my mouth moment there. That was absolutely horrendous for Craig Gordon. Tried to pass it to the BRONDY player on a plate. Unfortunately, the guy wasn't hungry. He didn't decide to take up Craig Gordon's effort. We do get into the half-time here. Interval 1-0. Suter acts as if he's used to playing at a higher tempo than us today. That is fine, Suter. But I'm happy with how things are going here, so I'm delighted with the performance, guys. Keep it up. I don't think we would want to change too much at the moment. I mean, we're currently in control. We're winning 1-0. There's no real need to change things up too much. I think we'll just get into the second half. We will see how we go on. We'll leave it for a bit and then probably look to maybe make a change or two, but more for personnel reasons, just getting some fresh legs rather than, tactical reasons. So 10 minutes into the second half, still 1-0 Hearts. Not a lot happening. We've had 2 shots in the second half. They have had 0. So at the moment, good for us. 15 minutes in now. I think I may look at making the substitutions. Let's make a substitution or 2. Kingsley's on a yellow card. I wouldn't mind taking him off. The only problem is we don't really have another left back. So I think I'll leave him on. But it's not ideal. We do need to get a left back. We do. We need backup. We could perhaps play Liam Balogun out there, out in the left. You know what? I'm going to do it. I think Balogun can do a job. I'm going to give Balogun the chance to do it. So yeah, Balogun will come on. Maybe take Chapman off. And I think we will give... I'll give... Who do I give a chance to? I'll give a chance to Ginnelly. I feel like he hasn't really been given that many opportunities as of late. I still think he's got a role at the club. I still think Ginnelly can, turn it around. He wasn't great last season, but we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt this season. So Ginnelly's come on. Balogun has come on. And we'll continue the match now. It's all about just trying to see this out. Referee Paolo Falareri has had a quiet game so far. Just the 2 yellow cards that have been dished out. We are going to... We're going to hold shape. I don't feel the need to counter. Let's slow down the pace, guys. Slow down the pace. Instructions. We will also slow down the pace. Even though Suter doesn't want to. we're not going to really listen to Suter here. And we are going to go defensive. So let's see if we can see it the last 20 minutes. Ball whipped in. And it's Fernando Llorente. We need to go defensive now. I think BRONDY are defensive. They are getting absolutely, well, not hammered, but they're not having a good time here. Fernando Llorente with his second goal of the game. Fantastic header. The cross came in for Woodburn's free kick, and Fernando Llorente was there to header it into the back of the net. And that's Woodburn with 2 assists. Fernando Llorente with 2 goals. Could you imagine if Woodburn assisted Llorente for the 3rd goal? Hat-trick of goals, hat-trick of assists. Can we get it? I think I'm going to make the last sub now, though. We will bring on... I think we're going to bring on... who are we going to bring on, actually? That's what I don't know. I'm going to leave Llorente on. I think we'll bring on Dominic Ball. We'll just bring on Dominic Ball to shore up the midfield. Cammy Devlin can come off. I was going to rest Llorente, but I don't know how he'll feel about getting taken off while being on a hat-trick, so we'll leave him out there just in case. I don't want him huffing with me. BRONDY then with a goal kick with a minute for time. Odegaard plays it through to Sané, and that's not good there. Suter is trying to track back, and Suter, that's brilliant there for Suter, gets a block, denies Sané a goal. Craig Gordon came off his line, left a lot of space for Sané to shoot into, but thankfully Suter with the block. Mohamed corner whipped in, headed away by Dominic Ball. Plo will chase it, he'll keep it in. He's whipped the ball to the back post. Sané is there, and we've been given a free kick. Was Sané offside? I'm not quite sure. Was it a foul? Pushing it back, maybe? I don't know, but BRONDY are not happy. Ben Asisa went into the referee's notepad now, and then the referee blows the full-time whistle, guys, and we have finished the game. Hearts 2, BRONDY. Now, what an away win that is in Europe. Our first taste of Europe in this career mode, and we have done phenomenal in my opinion. What a win that is, guys. Absolutely buzzing. And maybe that can kickstart our season, because that was great. I would have snapped a draw off your hands, guys. If you offered me 0-0, 1-1, I would have absolutely snapped it off your fingers. And for us to come away with a win there, I think is mad. I was looking at adding, bolstering the striker lineup. Brentford have accepted 100k then from Aaron Presley, a guy that I was looking at. He seems like he could be decent, so you know what? I think we're going to go and see if we can sign this guy. I think, again, he's more one for the future, but that's what I'm building on. So, yeah, 20-year-old. I think there's life in this guy. Do we hand it over to Joe Savage? I trust Joe Savage. We're going to let Joe Savage try and get a deal made. Llorente on form. Steve Clark goes at the Scotland. He was at the Hearts game to keep an eye on Suter, Halkett, Kingsley. And we can't seem to get him. Presley's very interested in negotiating terms, but for some reason he's not accepting the terms that he was offered. So let me see, why is he not? Well, he wants 3.6k in wages, and that could be an issue straight away. We'll offer you 2k, mate, and I think 2k wage after reaching. No way, man! You ain't getting 5.5k. No way. Nah, this is all getting taken away. I'm not giving you. That's such an unreasonable amount. I think it's a very unrealistic demand, in my opinion. We'll give him 2.2k. Again, he doesn't really want to accept that. We'll give you. I think 2.5 is the most I can go, and he's not accepting 2.5. I don't think we're going to be able to bring him to the club, guys. I'm pretty sure. We'll give him 2.7, and that's the absolute most I can do. I can't now. Oh, and he's accepted that. Okay. He's accepted 2.7. It's a bit more than I wanted to go, if I'm being completely honest, guys. I didn't want to go that much, but we do kind of need to get a striker in, so kind of felt like we were forced into that. So my arm has been twisted. We've got Celtic coming up soon. My God, can we beat Celtic? I'd be absolutely buzzing if we can pick up double wins over Celtic and BRONDY. Hearts make Nardi offer. Now, I did make an offer for Nardi. Hearts have made a non-negotiable order or offer of 200k for... Yeah, so I wonder if they'll accept that or not. I am looking to bring a backup goalkeeper in, although you could argue maybe Nardi could eventually replace Craig Gordon. How many years does Craig Gordon have left? I know his contract lasts till the end of 2024, but what's he going to be like, guys, in 2 years? I'm just being completely honest. What is Craig Gordon going to be like? Is he still going to be as good as he is right now? That is the question. There is more offers coming in for Paul Nardi. I think this guy is... I'm going to change the transfer offer because I think this guy's a great player and it's not letting me change it. It's not letting me change it. I don't think they're going to accept 200k, unfortunately, but we have put a bid in, so we'll see. We will see. We've got Celtic up in 2 days' time. So they have rejected a bid from us then. Can we put in another bid? We can. What if we go... What if we go 300? And they've accepted 300. Right. Okay, so they've accepted 300. I think this guy does look good. I definitely think he is a goalkeeper for the future. If you look at that, his potential's good. He's apparently already better than Craig Gordon, so I definitely want to bring him to the club. Aberdeen have just beat Hearts Nardi offer. It's like, oh, right, okay. We will let Joe Savage do the dealing, and he's unable to get a deal made. So Joe Savage isn't really doing much here. We need him to try and get these deals over the line, and he can't. And maybe that's why he can't. Paul Nardi wanting 10k. I don't think that's going to happen, man. I know that's definitely not going to happen, actually. I cannot see how we get this deal over the line, to be fair. We just do not. We'll offer him this contract. It's non-negotiable. I think he'll reject, and he does reject, yeah. I mean, I would have loved to have brought him in, but unrealistic. The finances just weren't allowing it to happen. So, unfortunately, it looks like... I say unfortunately, I mean, I'm happy to have Craig Gordon for number one goalkeeper, but I think he would have been a really good signing, but it's not going to happen. Not the news we were looking for. Cameron Devlin has picked up an injury. He will not make the Celtic game, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're going to have to go without Cameron Devlin. I believe Dominic Ball will probably come into the midfield and slot in for Devlin. But, yeah, that is sickening now. And that is the last thing we wanted. Devlin and Benny are so good in the middle of the pitch. So, for them to get injured is bad news. Speaking of bad news, Rangers continue to pull away at the top of the table. 4-0 win over Dundee United. Morelos, we have Brace, Sakala and Miet. So there you go, Rangers playing well at the moment. Right, so here's the team that we're lining up with to take on Celtic. Craig Gordon, as you'd expect, in nets. I'm actually going to go with Liam Balogun, though, in the right wing position over Michael Smith. We've got Suter, Moore and Kingsley. Also Halkett. Why he's further up here, not down there, I do not know. But Dominic Ball and Benny in the midfield. I'm going to go with Josh Ginnelly out on the right, Woodburn on the left, and Llorente up front. Celtic, they've got Ivicic in there, Welsh, Carter Vickers, Mavropanos, Juranovic, Dos Santos, Dundee United former player Jordan Fuchs, David Turnbull, new signing Timothy Way, Cal McGregor, and Giamakis. So, strong team for Celtic. This is not going to be an easy game, but let's hope we can go out and cause a few upsets. We are the underdogs, I understand that. I think we need to go out though and try and get something out of this game. So yeah, Celtic's recent form, just win really. Celtic have been flying high at the moment. We haven't quite had the best start to the season, but we have won our last 2 games. Albeit, not in the league, it was cup competition. But yeah, you got to start somewhere. We started against Rave Rovers, we continued it against BRONDY. Let's see if we can do it again now against Celtic. Celtic currently, as things stand, would move up to 2nd place with 10 points. A draw for us wouldn't see any change. We would remain in 10th place. So, yeah, we're really looking for something more than a draw here. And yeah, it's sad to see us down in 10th place. I know it's so early. It's early days. We shouldn't really be looking at the league table right now. But it is a bit of a concern, guys, to be so low down. But anyway, we're 19 minutes into the game. Dos Santos picks up a booking for his team. If he could pick up another one, that would be absolutely brilliant. 10 men, Celtic would maybe give us a bit. Well, I say maybe give us a better chance. Of course it would give us a better chance. Whether it would be enough for us to go on a win or not, I don't know. But come on, let's go. Let's see if we can get the first goal in this match. We are playing okay at the moment, but I think I'm going to encourage the team here. I would like to see a bit more, if I'm being honest. We're going to go balanced. I think we need to try and offer a bit more going forward here, so let me see. Let's just get more direct and up the tempo a bit and see if we can try and cause some sort of harm to the Celtic goal, put their new goalkeeper under a bit of pressure, because at the moment we've done absolutely nothing. We have had 2 corners, but no shots. And Liam Balogun has picked up an injury and he will no longer be able to continue. So there you go, he gets his start at right wing back and he's going to have to come off. So yeah, it's going to be Michael Smith coming on then. Not exactly great there. You know, I'm going to put Kingsley on attack. Get him going forward. I think Kingsley's dangerous when he gets into the opponent's third. But that's it. Looks like that's going to be it for half time. 3 minutes are added on. Probably due to that injury to Balogun. But nothing's happened. Only Balogun picking up an injury. Dos Santos getting a booking. You're doing well. Keep up the good work. I feel like we're doing well. If you look at it from the aspect that we haven't conceded any sort of chances to Celtic, we're doing well from a defensive standpoint. But yeah, to not have a single shot in the first half is slightly concerning. You can see then Fuchs coming off, didn't have the greatest game. Daniel Baselli coming on. Celtic then free kick by Dos Santos. It's whipped in, it's away. Dos Santos to Juranovic. It's pissing down with rain now. In Glasgow, God has opened up the floodings here. And it could be more floodings. It could be hearts, tears, and it's not going to be tears just yet because Craig Gordon makes the save from Callum McGregor to deny Celtic the lead in this match. Celtic still leading 5-0 in terms of shots, but the scoreline remains 0-0. And that is what we need to look at the moment. Timothy Weah's picked up a yellow card, so has John Souttar. Souttar then plays it over to Moore to Kingsley. Kingsley, we're trying to get him forward more in this second half. And Weah, Timothy Weah has fouled Kingsley. He's already on a yellow. And this surely, he should be off. He has to go. And the ref, get in. The ref has delivered. He's shown the second yellow. Timothy Weah is off, and we need now to potentially go in here and change things. Let's see now. Let's see. I'm going to take it to Celtic here. I'm going to take it. We're going to go this. The 2 up front. We're going to go for it, guys. Screw it. Get them on attack. What else are we going to do? We're going to play Fernando Llorente as a support attack forward. We can play... What are we going to do here? Dominic Ball, we can play there. Ben Woodburn. We'll play Dan Woodburn as an advanced playmaker. On attack, we've got Benny as a box-to-box midfielder. And we will bring on Liam Boyce here, and Liam Boyce can play... we'll play Liam Boyce as a pressing forward, so that's how we're going to be lining up then. Souttar, Halkett, Moore, Michael Smith and Kingsley on attack. Ben Woodburn, attacking playmaker. Dominic Ball, defensive in the ball-winning midfield position. Benny, box-to-box. Fernando Llorente as a target forward, and then Liam Boyce as a pressing forward. That's the changes, guys, we're going with. I am going to take it here to Celtic. We're going to go for this, and we're going to change to a positive mindset. And we're going to see if we can take advantage of our opponents with a man disadvantage here. We need to go for it. We need to go for it. Ball headed down to Benny. Benny. Back to Moore. Taylor Moore out to Kingsley. Kingsley heads it down to Boyce. Oh, there's a run there for Benny. It's brilliant for Benny. Benny's made the run. Benny, though. Oh, come on. He has to slide it in. I think that was Woodburn. Has to potentially... If he slides that in, it should be an easy tap in, but no. I can't believe Timothy Wade's picked up 2 bookings in a minute. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Fernando Llorente looks like he's given everything. Craig Halkett picks up a yellow card. Are we going to make our last substitution right now? With 15 minutes to go. I probably should. Llorente hasn't really done a lot. Can we bring on... Oh man, who do we bring on? I'm going to bring on Chapman. We'll put Woodburn. What can Chapman play? Chapman can't play nothing apparently. What about Nathan Holland? What can Nathan Holland play? Nothing. Oh great, hold on here. Hold on a second. We will... What if we play you there, son, and then switch you with Nathan Holland? That's slightly better. What if we switch you with Chapman though? And we play Chapman as a shadow striker, and we're technically then going free up front here. Dominic Ball, you can drop back as a ball-winning midfielder on defence. Ben Woodburn can play as the advanced forward, or deep lying forward. Yeah, we'll play him as a deep lying forward. Actually, no. Yeah, actually we will. So that's it, guys. We're going for this, man. We're absolutely going for this. We're not settling for the draw. We're trying to secure our 3 points. We're trying to steal the 3 points away from Celtic Park with 14 minutes to go. Will Celtic settle? Will they try and see this match out for a draw? That probably would be the smart thing to do. At the moment, they've been pretty good defensively, but we did have that great opportunity with Benny, and I feel like we should have done a lot better there. Let's see if we can... What can we do? Let's shout. We're going to demand more, and we're going to go attacking, guys. We're going to go for this. With 5 minutes to go. Instructions, we're going to get more direct, hit early crosses. Just go for it, guys. Just, if you get the ball, fire it into the box and hopefully find a maroon shirt. And try and get some shots. Try and test the goalkeeper here in the last few minutes. There's been 4 minutes of added on time here, so there's plenty of time for us to do something. But it's Celtic with the ball. And this is a bit of a concern. But they gave it away. It's Boyce. Liam Boyce now charging forward. Plays it to Kingsley. Kingsley's got a man. I think that's Woodburn running in the box. It's into Chapman. And Harry Chapman with the goal. Harry Chapman with the goal. We've just made that last substitution. And we have turned this game around there. We brought on Harry Chapman. And he has grabbed us a goal in the 92nd minute. Which will surely, at this stage, be the winner. And now we have to make sure that we hold on to this, guys. Let's get everything fucking... everything doing. Time wasting up. Be more disciplined. We need to see this game out now for sure. Let me see here. Let me see. We're going to... What are we going to do? We're just going to drop these people back. We're going to put you back here, son. Woodburn. Woodburn, we're going to play you there. We're going to play you there. And we'll play Boyce through the middle. We're on very... Oh my god, we're on very offensive. We'll just put these guys back as much as we can. This might seem like I'm being a bit dramatic, but I'm just going to get everybody defending here, and we need to try and see this out, guys. We've got 2 minutes to go. Surely that Harry Chapman goal will be the difference. Celtic, they're playing more time, but it won't matter. The referee's blown the full-time whistle, and we've done it. We've finally got over the line here. We're 1-0 win thanks to a 92-minute Harry Chapman goal. I did say earlier that we're going to push Kingsley forward more in the second half, that he's good in the opponent final third, and he was good today. He crossed that ball in, he found the substitute Harry Chapman. Harry Chapman found the back of the net. I believe that is his first competitive goal for us since signing, so that is absolutely great for him, and I am buzzing, guys. We came into this without a lot of confidence. Our form was pretty much out the window, but we picked up a great win in Europe, followed by a great win in the league, and it is a win that takes us all the way up to 5th place and puts us on 5 points. So I'm absolutely buzzing about that. I'm not buzzing about the injury though to Balogun. We're about to see how long that injury is going to be. And it is not good, guys. He's going to be out. Oh man, he's going to be out for about 2 months. Broken wrist. He's going to be out between 7 weeks and 3 months. Injured after getting tackled. We're going to send him to a specialist. That absolutely fucking sucks, man. It sucks. Stephen Kingsley with the man of the match performance. We're going to praise Kingsley because he was good. You were good. You were good, Stephen. Keep it up, Stevie. A great win over Celtic. Great assist. Great to see us move about halfway up the league table, to be fair. We jumped a shitload of teams. But after a poor start, we needed to respond, and we have responded well. And look at that, guys. Our Edinburgh rivals, Hibernian, who were flying high. They were doing great. 100% win record. Splashing the cash. And it hasn't helped them against Ross County. Charles with a brace. Defeating Hibernian, should I say. Sorry, by 2-1. The only bad news is it sees Ross County jump above us in the league. Puts us down to 6th, but we're not worried about that for now. And it means then that Rangers are the only team left with a 100% winning record. And Rangers are the only team left that haven't been beaten yet. So, yeah, it's a pretty tight Premiership at the moment. And I cannot believe, though, we're 7 points behind Rangers already. That's insane. And it's a Rangers team that, in my opinion, has been weakened. If we actually look at their transfers, you know, they haven't really brought in anybody as of note. You know, I mean, they've brought in this Yaku Miete and they brought in Sirakike Dembele for Peterborough, but nobody spectacular coming in, whereas they have lost Ryan Kent, they've lost Joe Aribo, and they've lost Hadji. Also lost Arfield as well. Scott Wright going to Hibernian, Calvin Bass as well. So £34 million Rangers managed to bring in by selling players, but they've only spent £4 million in bringing players in. But at the moment, it's working for them because they're top of the table, guys. So we can't really criticise them too much. But speaking of working for them, can we get this group of players to continue their winning run? It is 3 wins in a row. Up next, we're taking on BRONDY. We don't necessarily need to win, but that will not change my mindset. We're at home, we're at Tynecastle. I want to push on with the advantage. I want to defeat BRONDY, and I want to make sure that we get in to the next. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to play it now. Yes, guys, you heard it. We're going to play. I'm not waiting until the next episode. We're going to get into this match right now, and we're going to secure our group place in the Europa League. Alright guys, here we go then, the second leg, on to Tynecastle. We've got a 2-0 lead, in my opinion. It's all about just going out and seeing this tie over with and just making sure that we get the job done. I honestly, we played so good in the first game, I can't see how we don't go and secure it in this tie. We've got the 2 away goals as well, so that should help. Almost a packed out Tynecastle, over 19,000 in attendance. So good stuff. Suter though picking up a yellow card already. Not quite sure how he's done that in the opening 3 minutes. But he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. And to be honest, I can see Suter coming off now. Can't afford to get booked that early. Passing about for the back here. We can't go Devlin on the bench. Mikey Devlin can come on, and I just don't see the point of risking going down to... What a ball that is to Llorente. Oh man, Woodburn risked the pass. He found Llorente and Llorente put it wide. BRONDY actually had a promising start there, so I'm glad that we've responded with a chance of our own 8 minutes in, but still disappointed that Suter's picked up a yellow card so early. Ball went into the back post. Llorente heads it down into Moore. Moore's shot cleared off the line, but again it's Llorente, wins every single fucking header. Suter back post! This time he wins the header. And John Suter, the man who's booked, the traitor, who in real life is leaving to go to the Rangers. He's not a traitor here, he's wearing the maroon shirt, and he is leading us on our way to a win here over BRONDY. We have taken the lead in the 10th minute. Harry Chapman with the free kick, delivered it, planted the ball onto the top of Suter's head, and Suter made sure that we took the lead. And yeah, just 1-0 up now. BRONDY have it all to do. Mohammed tackles Woodburn. It's going to be another free kick here. Our set pieces have been good so far. Kingsley this time whips it in, and I think that was Benny with the header. Cracking off the crossbar. Great chance for us to try and, I say, put the game to bed. I think you could maybe argue 3-0 aggregate. The game's already to bed. Brondy's head has already hit the pillow, maybe. But surely another goal would just undoubtedly put this game beyond them. Suter launches it through to Chapman. Chapman brings it down. He's tried to poke it round the goalie, but it has not happened on this occasion. And it's going to be a goal kick then to Brondy. I mean, they did start well, created 3 opportunities, 3 chances, but since then it's been the Hearts show, and we have pretty much been in control. Halkett into Benny to Ball. I think Benny and Ball are creating a good partnership in the middle of the field. I'll be happy to see Cammy Devlin back. It does suck that he's going to miss, 2 months of action? But, what a nice wee goal there, Llorente then. Taps it in. Good goal. No, wait, Cameron Devlin's not missing 2 months. It's Balogun that's missing 2 months. I think Cameron Devlin should be back within about a week, 10 days perhaps. But this game's all over now. 2-0 in the night, 2-0 in the last leg when we went to Denmark, and now it's 4-0 in aggregate. And I mean, it's just a matter of how much now. I actually can't believe how well we played here. Brondy were definitely favourites coming into this tie, but 2 hours later, it's Hearts have a 4-0 aggregate lead. Insane. Or not, 2 hours later, so that time Kingsley crosses it in. Llorente again heads it over the bar. And apparently Kingsley has taken a knock. And that means that Leo Watson, the young left back, is going to get his chance, and he's going to come on. This is insane. Leo Watson's going to be able to come on here and get some Europa League playoff action. You know, fair play to the kid. He does look promising. He does look like he could be a good player in the future. And I'm sure he'll be happy. Oh, Moore heads it on. I think Llorente was there. The defenders want an offside. There may be VAR here. Keep in mind, guys, we are in Europe. VAR, I thought it was onside. And the goal has been awarded, so we were right. And I think it was Llorente who got the last touch. So Llorente then, with the second goal of the game for him. We're in complete control here. But as I was saying, Leo Watson then picks up the ball. I was just about to talk about Leo Watson. Crosses it in, it's headed away. Only as far as the Rolls Royce Michael Smith, though. And Smith goes down. That will be a penalty. I don't even think they need to go to VAR for that one. That looks like a clear penalty. Although they are protesting. VAR's checking. And the decision is a penalty. So Brondy having no luck here with VAR. It's Llorente trying to complete the hat-trick, and he's done it already. It's a 42-minute hat-trick for Fernando Llorente. Who knows, at this stage we might even just take him off at half-time. He has been phenomenal in this game. But as I was saying about Leo Watson, I'm sure he will benefit massively if Cochrane decided not to rejoin the club, because that means Leo Watson, by default, is the second best left back at the club behind Kingsley. And if we need to call upon him, then we will, and we've had to do it in this game. So it will help his development massively. So Leo Watson will be delighted about that. We are going to make the change then. I think I am going to bring on... we are going to bring on Boyce. Or do we bring on Charleston King? You know what, I think we might bring Charleston King on. This game is over. Yeah, we are. We're going to bring on Charleston King. See this game out, and we're going to bring on Mikey Devlin for John Suter. He's already got 1 goal. He's on a yellow card. There's no point risking him, guys. Do not want him to get sent off. Do not want him to get suspended. So yeah, we'll make those substitutions. Massive chance here for the likes of Leo Watson, Charleston King to get some European action here in their young careers. And I think it's just a matter of how many goals here we're going to get in the second half then. Agger to Plo to Hamoud, back out to Agger. Brondy trying to get away back into this, and Boj has headed that wide, so their chance came and went essentially. Wasn't a great opportunity, but it was an opportunity nonetheless. And BRONDY haven't had many over these two ties. They need to take them when they get them, and they haven't done that at the moment. So yeah, we have basically settled for this 4-0. If we can add to it, then great. But at the moment, I think I'm just happy to see out the 4-0 win, and let's see if we can do it. 63 minutes gone, 64 minutes gone. Mohammed has went off for rain. BRONDY are making substitutions at the moment, but I don't think it's really going to matter because they need 6 goals, and if they get 6 goals in 22 minutes, I'll probably resign as Hearts manager, guys. I'm not going to lie. Ball played back to Mikey Devlin. Devlin then coming forward with the ball, but you can't afford to lose it like that. You cannot afford to lose like that. Sani takes possession of the ball. It's Frayne. It's Plo. It's a good chance for BRONDY. Plo back to Sani. He's turning. He finds Gwivs. Sani, edge of the box, strikes it. No, he doesn't actually. Plays it to Odegaard. It's in towards Sani. It's headed away, and it's Victor Frayne with a goal. And that was coming. I'm gutted we didn't keep the clean sheet. I think it's a bit unfortunate, if I'm being completely honest. It's a Jambo that plays him through. But I don't want to be too downhearted. I don't want to get too upset. We are still in complete control of this tie, and it's only a matter of time, guys, before we win the tie and get in to the group stages. But yeah, for a long time there, it looked like we were going to keep a clean sheet with relatively easy. So with relative ease, should I say. So disappointed there not to hold on. But maybe we can score another goal to make up for it. Ball into Charleston King. King finds Benny. Benny back to Devlin. And the ball then will go back to Gordon, who whacks it up. It's headed away again to Sani. Or BRONDY looking at possibly getting another goal back in this tie. Surely not. It's played through to Frayne. Frayne chips Craig Gordon. Simple as that. Victor Frayne gets BRONDY. They half the deficit now. It is 4-2. Maybe they can get something at this game, but sure, the tie is over. The tie is 100% over. Although I say that, and BRONDY have a free kick here with 6, or throw-in, should I say, 6 minutes for time. Sani lays it off to Quivs. Oh my god, Philip Quivs with a goal. What is happening here, guys? Cautious. Let's just slow the tempo down. We're going to get narrow, out of possession. We're just going to drop deep. There is really defensive width. We're going to get force up possession out wide. There's fucking zero need for us to throw this game away. We want the win. Oh, and that's a nasty challenge there. He's on a yellow. He's off. 100% he's off. And why would you do that? Kenneth Plough just ploughs into the back of Benny. His team's worked so hard to get back into the game. I mean, they get 3 goals in 15 minutes. And he goes and does that. And essentially wastes any chance his team had. If not getting back into the tie, at least getting a result out of this leg here. So, massive mistake for him. And it will end then, guys. It is going to finish here at Tynecastle. We've held on in the end, made it a lot trickier than it should have been, but we'll have won by 4-3. I'm very happy with the result and the way he played. I'll be honest, I was a bit disappointed with the last 20 minutes. But we'll let it go, guys, because, I mean, in the end, if he offered me that at the start, I would have absolutely took that. And we are in to the European group stages. We've received 239,000 for playing in the Europa League playoff. That's great money, and that's the kind of money, guys, that will help this club massively. This season now being in Europa League group stage football, that's the kind of money we're going to be getting, and that will help the finances. That's what we needed. We need to be in European football every year, guys, if we want to take this club forward. The extra money will help massively. And yeah, I'm not just the money aspect, I'm looking forward to playing these big European games. And we will find out, guys. I think the group draw is tomorrow. I believe it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. And now Hearts have been awarded 2.9 million after qualifying for the Euro Cup group stage. That is phenomenal amounts of cash. I am absolutely buzzing, guys. Phenomenal amounts of cash. I wonder who else though. Who else has qualified for it? Let's have a quick look. Before we end the episode, we'll look and see how the other teams in Scotland are doing. So let me think then. Who was in it? Hibernian qualified for Europe. They got into the Europa League 2 conference fourth path, and then they got Rapid Vienna. They lost both ties, so Hibernian are now out of European football. Good, no money for them, although I kind of do want the coefficient to go up, but Hibernian were spending a lot of money, so the last thing we need is for them to get more money. Rangers, Champions League, third qualifying round, and they are out. Rangers out, so I believe they've dropped straight into Europa League, so we will be in the same competition as Rangers then. And they were playing Antwerp there, so yeah, not good for Rangers to go out at that stage. I believe the other teams were Dundee and Celtic. I think Celtic may have went into the Champions League group stage straight away. They have, and you can see there. Who did they get in their group? Group H. You've got Borussia Dortmund, Milan and Benfica. So Celtic, they're getting an extremely difficult group. Can they navigate their way out of that? Honestly, I'm not convinced. We'll see if they can do it, if Big Ange can get the job done. And as for Dundee, they lost their opening game. Well, they managed to get past Pandev in the second qualifying round, but in the third qualifying round, lost their first game 3-0, came back in the second leg 1-2-1, but it wasn't enough. And they go in that early stage. So Dundee are out, Hibs are out, Celtic are already in the Champions League group stage, albeit they did get what looks like a group of death. And tomorrow, guys, in the next episode, we'll find out not only who we get, but also who Rangers get in the Europa League group stage draw. I am looking forward to that. Make sure you tune in to watch it. Should be a big episode. We'll also be taking on Aberdeen, and we will have the transfer deadline day. Should be massive. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for big games against big teams, memorable days out, memorable fixtures, or am I hoping for the easiest tie possible, the easiest group possible to try and advance as far in the competition as we can? I don't know, guys. I'm just buzzing to be in it. So, yeah, make sure you check out the next episode. But for this episode, if you can give a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, it helps out the channel massively. Just helps gain more followers, helps get noticed more, and it just helps, guys. So yeah, if you can do it, I appreciate it. But until next time, it's been Son of Scotland 90. This has been the Hearts Football Manager 2022 career mode. We are going on a European journey. Strap on your seatbelt, sit tight, and we'll see what happens down the road. But until next time, peace.